first off, I don't mean to laugh at the fact that you broke down over some sauce for your nuggies, but I kind of just can't help myself because I've never had one of these breakdowns. Mine are usually pent up years of frustration with something that come out in a public display of just, oh my godness over like ninth beer.
I think the last time I saw one, you hadn't been drinking. You threw an entire chair across the room.
That was a moment of weakness.
But I'll give it to you 6 years ago. So you're about due.
It was our phones in the studio didn't work right for an entire year.
Yeah.
Our company decided to invest in this new technology, which basically meant that I couldn't talk to somebody for more than 4 seconds without the phone bailing out on us.
It was pretty bad.
You know who's using this? NATO and NASA and everybody's using this new technology. I go, hey, can I just talk to somebody when they call our show? Well, yeah, but don't you want to use the new technology? Go ahead. And for a year, they fiddled with this thing. And then the one day I just lost it and I picked up my chair and I threw it across the room.
But Alayna, I know that it was a whole, I think maybe over 72 hours of stuff leading up to this point. So I
plan out this amazing Vegas vacation. It's supposed to be surrounding your sister's birthday. You hadn't seen your family in a while. So you and your fiance jump on a plane. You go to Vegas. Long story short, nobody had anything planned and you kind of just stood around for 3 days.
Yeah, we pretty much wasted our time in Vegas because we thought that my older sister, we wanted to make plans with her. I don't get to see her often. She lives in Denver. And so I was like, okay, well, what do you want to do? Oh, we'll just figure it out. Okay, well, we got to figure it out. We got to buy tickets to shows. We need to figure out what clothing we need to pack, whatnot. And so, just kind of wasted our time. A lot of miscommunication happened. And then on our flight back home, we ended up getting, we had to get rerouted. We didn't eat all day. Like all I had was coffee and a little breakfast bar. Yeah. And then we get to Grand Forks at 6 o'clock at night. And I'm like,
blood sugar is low. You're super hungry. You're stressed out. You decide comfort food time. Let's hit the drive-thru at the Dairy Queen.
Exactly. And so I get my, my chicken nuggets or my chicken strips, I guess, and French fries. And I ask for honey mustard sauce. We're driving down the road. I go, where's the sauce? And my fiance's like, I don't see any sauce here. And I just broke down.
Were you driving? Were you passenger or driver at this point?
I was driving, and she's like, pull over, let me drive. And I'm like hyperventilating.
After too many years of that happening to me, I am that person that sits at the window and I go through my bag and then I go.
Well, see, the person asked me twice what sauce I wanted. Yeah. He's like, what sauce did you want again? I was like, honey mustard sauce. I'm like, how could you forget after 2 times I tell you honey mustard sauce? And that was it. It just broke me because I was trying to stay strong the entire trip. Even after the plane issue, I'm like, it's okay. It's fine. We're still going to get home. I took off Monday from work so I can sleep all day, but no honey mustard sauce.
The straw that broke Alayna's back was a package of honey mustard sauce.
All right. We've all been there. And I think when it comes to food, it could do it to you. I remember the last time I snapped. I don't cry often, but I totally snapped because I had planned this huge basketball end of the season party for Liam and his team at Air Max. And you could bring your own pizzas in. So I am driving with him. I said, we got to go pick up the pizzas before all the kids meet us there. And he goes, oh, what kind of pizzas did we get? And I told him. And he goes, ugh, like that. So after me spending all this time filling out all the waivers for these snotty little kids and then making all the arrangements to get them back to their parents. I shouldn't say snotty.
Not even just financially burdened by the deal. Your kid told you the pizzas you were getting him weren't good enough.
I looked at him and I started crying and I called him the D word. I felt so bad, but he was like, he grabbed my hand. He started apologizing. I go, you're being a little, I felt so bad. And then he told Derek that night, I heard him talking to him. He's like, she called me a... But I just think that was the only thing that flowed out of my mouth because I was like so over it, and I had to still be happy for another 4 hours. And I was like, you little snob.